Make sure we have blocks. Get you some, Jenny. Yeah. Okay, guys. So yeah, it's our archer, and our standing archer is like a pyramid pose base with the feet. And then our hips are kind of the left hip forward, right hip back, arms forward. And then we just draw that left arm back. So it's a chest opener, shoulder opener, because we're opening up across the back too. And then like, you know, I'd said in the email, just kind of bringing in the energy of pulling back like that archer. You know, we draw back and set our eyes on the target. And we can think of that as, you know, we're not living in the past, but we're drawing from our past experiences, and we're drawing from the wisdom and the lessons from the past to propel us forward. So we'll bring that energy into our space today, and make sure you have your blocks. And we'll actually start on our backs today. In Shavasana, sometimes we have our feet to the ground. Well, let's start completely flat. And maybe bring those palms to the sky. When we do that, that gives us an external rotation. Whereas if we have the palms down, that's an internal rotation. It's very slight. But when we have the palms up with the back of the hands down, that's external rotation. So we're just going to lie and rest in our external rotation with the palms up. And just feel the breath. The back body on the ground, heart open. Maybe close the eyes. And visualize that target or that bullseye. Whichever word lands with you. Just dropping into what a target might be, any goal that you have in your life. And then imagine softening to that goal. Just in the sense that you're going to be open to draw whatever you need in order to hit that goal. Just loosening enough on the edges to bring some fluidity into it. If you need to change course, if you need to speed up or slow down, it can be a combination of things, but just allowing, as you just visualize that goal, just allowing your higher self into the equation. Just guide and direct. Give ourselves another breath in. And then exhale. And then your next in breath, bring a foot to the ground. And then exhale, roll over to one side. Maybe pause in our little embryo shape with the head on the arm. And another hand kind of in front of the body, or just resting on the body. Giving ourselves a moment here to breathe. And then another breath in. And then we'll exhale to bring hands to the ground. And then we'll make our way to table. And when we get to table, maybe give your hips to side or walk your hands forward, whatever your spine needs. If it kind of needs a little bit of flexion, then you can kind of move the hip side to side. If you want to stretch out the low back, you can muscle, you can bring the arms long. And then when you're ready, bring those hands and the hips to stillness. We'll find our tabletop again, and we're going to drop the belly, bringing the movement initiating at the base of the spine, tilting the pelvis. And then with the heart, we're going to pause with the heart lifted, breathing in and out. And then we'll exhale to tuck that pelvis, round the spine, bring a chin to the chest, really gaze towards the navel. And then press the earth away. We're gonna pause here, a couple breaths. Then our cat pose. Inhale to start the movement at the pelvis, the low spine, dropping the belly. And then eventually that heart lifts, bringing the gaze upward. Pause here, breathe in and out at the top. And then we'll exhale to start the movement at the spine again, tucking, and then rounding chin to chest, gazing at the navel. And then we'll bring ourselves back to table. Now in this tabletop, let's bring the right hand underneath the heart, bring that left arm out to the side, like that awkward airplane. And just feel ourselves nice and steady. Reach the left arm, extending through the fingertips and the shoulder. And then we'll inhale to bring that right leg back and flex the foot. And let your torso be your center. Allowing the focus on the core to bring you into steadiness. Breathing in. Now we'll inhale to bring that left arm to extend in front of the shoulder. In our normal kind of sunbird pose, breathe in. And now we're going to sweep that hand back. So the left fingertips kind of come across the floor, and then the thumb is down as you reach the left hand behind you. So the left arm and the right leg are behind us. Breathe in. And now exhale, bring that left hand to the ground. And then lower that right knee to the ground. And bring that right arm forward and the left leg back. So now we're in sunbird. Just switching sides here to a sunbird. Breathe in. And then exhale that knee to the elbow, rounding the spine. And inhale, extend, leg long, right arm long. And then exhale, knee to elbow. And then inhale, coming long once again. And then we'll exhale to bring the knees and the elbow to meet. Then lower that knee, lower that right hand down. We'll sit in our child pose. And here with those arms extended in front of us, let's flip those palms up and press the backs of the hands into the ground. And maybe notice a stretch kind of underneath, kind of on the back of the arm. Here we feel it under, and then that underarm, opening up all around the body, the upper body today. Breathing in. And now we'll exhale to rock back to table. And now in this table, we're going to bring that left arm under the center. And the right arm comes out to side like that here. We're going to find some steadiness. Breathing in. And then as you're ready, bring that left leg behind you. And then we'll find that balance in that center with the left leg back, the right arm to the side. Another breath in and out. And then we'll exhale to bring that right hand to the ground. And then the left knee. And then extend the left arm forward, the right arm back for sunbird. Breathe in. And then exhale, round knee to elbow. And extend nice and long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, come long. And then we'll exhale, knee to elbow. Let's pause here. Breathing in, breathing out. And now keep that bring the left hand to the ground. Bring the right leg back. Nice and long through that right leg. Round the hands. Curl the toes of that left foot under. Coming into your Ekapada, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Yep, right leg to sky. Breathe in. And then from here, lower that left knee to the ground. Or not all the way to the ground, we're going to hover it. And then extend that leg long again. And then bend that knee, lowering close to the ground. And then extend it long, the right leg up to sky. And then last time, bend that left leg, coming down to the earth. And then straighten that left leg. Three-legged downward facing dog, right leg to sky, breathe in. And now exhale, bring that right leg through between the hands. Let's rise up into a crescent lunge. Inhale. And then exhale to come into that ball, that left foot, right knee bends, breathing in. And then exhale, hinging at the waist. Send the hands back behind us, hover the heart over the knee. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, bring the hands to frame that front foot. Bring that left knee down. And then sit back onto the sits bones. Bring their right leg forward. Bring their left foot on the inside of that right thigh. Coming to seated. And then arms come up overhead. Janu Shirshasana. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Bringing that head to the knee. Head to knee pose. Exhale. Opening up across the back. Maybe the back of that right leg. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, bring arms up overhead. Good. Exhale, bring hands down. I'm going to frame that leg. We're just going to come back to table, dropping up to our forehands. All fours here, hands, knees. Breathe in and out. And then we'll exhale, bring that left knee to the chest and pause. So the left knee hovers. Then curl the toe of that right foot under and then come into your three-legged downward facing dog. Extend that left leg to sky. Breathe in and out, plant the hands, plant that right foot. And then as you're ready, we're just gonna bend that right knee, lower it towards the ground, and then straighten the legs, the left leg to sky. And then exhale, lower that right knee to the ground, and then bring it straight, left leg high. Bend that right knee, lower, 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 and then straighten that leg, three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale. And then exhale, step that left foot through, coming between the hands with the foot. Follow that right foot grounds and rise up to that Ashtanga on the other side. Really press through the ball of that right foot and lead that heel back to straighten through the back of the leg. Activating the back of the leg, inhale. And then exhale, hinge at the waist, which is palms behind you. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. One more breath. Then exhale, plant the hands to frame the foot, then lower that right knee down, and then sit back, straighten that left leg, sit back on the sits bones, right leg comes to the right foot on the inside of that thigh. Plant, 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 sitting tall, roll the shoulders up, back and down, arms come up overhead. And then exhale, fold it forward. Oh, Janu Shirshasana. Breathing in. Exhale. Flex that foot towards the face. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then we'll inhale. You're going to hover those hands off the floor or release from the foot and then the arms up. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Inhale to bring that right foot kind of to the ground, shooting those sits bones again. We're going to come into cradle the baby. So bring maybe the left or the right hand to the right knee, the left hand to the foot. Maybe you bring the foot to the elbow crease and the knee to the other elbow crease, or you can hold it along the shin. And then here, this is a hip opener, or you can maybe get into a nice glute massage. You can even like kind of rock side to side, massaging the glute, or if you want to focus more on the hips, draw that knee in. This is similar to our figure 4. Maybe you feel it across the outer leg, that outer hip, and the right leg. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And then exhale. Let's release that leg with control. Maybe send it long, coming into heron pose to transition to the floor. Flexing that right foot towards the face. Lowering the shoulders down. Flexing the foot. Exhale. Breathing in. And then exhale. Bend that knee. Send it nice and long. Arms come up to sky. And let's exhale forward, cascading into our Paschimottanasana. Really opening up the back of the body today. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. Let it go. And softening the back body, softening that area where we energetically receive. Opening up to kind of those messages energetically of our highest self. Now inhale, let's draw the arms up overhead. Exhale to bring those arms kind of to the side so we can bend that left leg, bring the foot into the elbow crease, and then knee to the elbow crease, or just bring it in front, the leg in front. So we're not really straining. We shouldn't strain here to cradle this baby. And just a gentle rock. Again, you can kind of focus more on a glute massage if you want to just kind of bring that hand to the ground. Otherwise, we soften that gaze, close the eyes, and feel into that hip, the outer thigh. Breathing in. Softening these edges today, the outer hips, side body, backs, and fronts of body. Softening those edges around that target. So when we take aim, we're fully equipped. Let's exhale to release this leg with control. Bring the foot to the ground. Bring the right foot to the ground. Adjust those sits bones and we'll lift the shoulders up and back. We'll find our Navasana. Maybe you have the legs long. Maybe they're bent. We're just going to heat up just a little bit here. Maybe 10 breaths in your Navasana. Maybe you soften the chest by dropping those elbows down and back. Make sure you're breathing, maybe in through the nose or in through the mouth. Just 5 more breaths. And adjust the feet if you need to. Breathing in. And 2, and 1. Gently bend those knees. Release the feet to the ground. And then we'll exhale to come through right up to our forward fold. Exhaling, rounding the feet. Maybe swaying that head side to side. And then exhale, bring those hands kind of to the ankles or the shins. Maybe bring that back flat. Coming into our Ardha Uttanasana. And then here, bringing those feet maybe a little bit wider than the hips. We'll exhale to bring that left hand towards the right shin. Bend the right knee. Actually, bend that left knee. Straighten the right leg to right arm to sky. Opening up across the thoracic area of the back, the upper back. So when we draw out of that quiver, we can have a nice supple back and supple shoulders. Breathing in. And then we'll exhale, switch that right hand to the left. Shin, the right knee bends, left arm to sky. Really nice jump, guys. Breathing in and out. One more breath in. Exhale, side. And then one more reach for the sky with that left arm. And then exhale, bring the hands down in front of the heart. Bend the knees and drop those sits bones down to our Malasana. If that's not in your practice, come up to your sumo squat. And then we'll exhale, feeling those knees open, press, maybe the elbows press into those knees, the heart lifts, inhale. And then exhale, bring that left hand to sky, the right arm up. And this is more targeting the mid-back now, working all the way across the back, breathing in. Exhale. One more breath. Then exhale, bring that right hand behind you, kind of bring the chest forward, lock that left hand behind you, and come into your reverse tabletop with the hips. Press the hands down, fingers towards the heels. Then open the shoulders. And then exhale, in the hips. Let that neck be an extension of the spine. So it doesn't drop back, but you hold that neck, that head up. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. And then your exhale brings that chin to chest, lower down the sits bones toward the earth. Walk those hands towards the heels. Exhale back to your Malasana. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, pressing those elbows into the knees. And then when you're ready, with awareness, bring that right hand to the earth and that left arm up to sky. Twisting in the opposite direction. Nice job, guys. One more breath. And then we'll exhale, bring that left hand down behind us, bring the gaze to the middle, and then we'll walk back to our reverse table. Those fingertips pointing towards those heels. Knees are forward. Draw those knees apart, activating the backs of the legs, the glutes, and the head and the extension of the spine. Breathe in and out. Exhale. One more breath in. Let it go. And then we'll inhale. And then our exhale brings those sits bones to the earth. And then swing those sits bones between the hands. Bring those feet nice and, legs nice and strong. Straight, feet to the face. Inhale, bring arms up to the sky. And then exhale, draw the hands to the heart space. And we'll sit here in this expression of our Dandasana, where we flex the feet and engage the quads, maybe the heels lift off the earth, staff pose. Side body strong, torso engaged. Inhale, exhale. Another breath in. Exhale to soften now, lowering those heels to the earth. Exhale to bring those hands to the earth. And now we'll just bring those feet towards the hands and come up to our table. And then from our table, we'll transition to that downward facing dog. So making our way back to downward facing dog. Ecco para Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. And then our exhale, we gaze up at the hands. Our inhale, we rise up to the plank pose. Our hips hovering over the earth. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Let's inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we're going to plant the left foot in the hands. Bring the right foot to sky. Bend that right knee. And we're going to stack the hips now. The right foot maybe coming over to the left side. Glance underneath that left arm to maybe you see that foot. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring the hips back to be square with the earth. The right knee meets the left. So we're still in our three-legged downward facing dog with that right leg bent. Yep, you got it. Breathe in. And then we'll exhale to step that right foot forward. Inhale to rise up to our crescent lunge. Breathe in. And then exhale, draw those hands in front of the heart space. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Inhale. Exhale, plant the right foot nice and strong. Maybe lift those toes off the ground. And then exhale to press into the ball of that left foot. Breathe in. Exhale. Another breath in. And now we exhale to hinge forward, shifting that weight into that right foot. Ground that right foot. So there's really no weight in that left foot. We're going to ground the right, lift that left knee up. And then bring that left ankle on top of that right knee, that thigh, setting up for our flying pigeon. When we were on the earth, we were cradling a baby here. Here we're standing. Breathe in. If you want, you can exhale to sit down in kind of a chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. And let's inhale to open up the arms. Breathing in. Keep that left knee kind of reaching for the earth. And then maybe here we bring that left hand towards that left foot and we open up, twisting towards the right. We have a lot of weight on that right side of the body. So it's our torso, our core, and the right leg, the right glute that's keeping us steady. Breathe in. Exhale, bring those hands back to the middle. And then maybe you release that left foot to the ground, or maybe you come into your forward fold with that left foot on the leg, breathing in. If you're still in your flying pigeon, bend the knees and rise back up. Coming to our seated flying pigeon. Yeah. And then we'll exhale to release that foot. Inhale to rise up. And exhale to our mountain pose. And pause. That back body alive and well. Grounding through the feet. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, stepping back, plank pose, Halakasana. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Give ourselves a breath here in this inversion, allowing this Agni, this fire in the belly, to aim downward towards those hips instead of towards the heart. Breathe in. Exhale to bend that left knee and stack the hip open, the left hip stacking in the right. Maybe glance underneath that right armpit, see the foot. Breathe in and out. Now we'll exhale to bring that left knee side by side with the right. Pausing here, inhale. Exhale. And then we'll inhale to bring that left foot between the hands. First, we're gonna ball that right foot. Rise up, Asha Chandrasana. Press that ball of the right foot down. Arms extend high. Torso is nice and steady. Breathe in. And exhale to kind of sink into that left foot a little more. Let's lift the toes of that left foot off the ground and really focus on the big toe pad, the pinky toe pad, and the heel. That triangle spot on the foot. Inhale. And then we'll exhale to hinge forward. The weight is on that left foot, coming off the right. We'll step the right foot forward and through. And then as you're ready, bring that right ankle on top of that left thigh. And we'll come into our flying pigeon. And maybe you want to bring yourself into a seated variation of your flying pigeon. Give yourself the space here to settle and tuck that pelvis. That's going to help keep that integrity of the low back. Breathe in. And then maybe you want to open the arms up wide. And whenever you're ready, you can bring yourself into a twist, the right hand towards that right foot. And then as you're ready, you can bring yourself back to the center. And if you want, come into that forward fold here with that leg on the thigh or not. Breathing and letting go, opening up through the back body again. The back, the legs, and then we'll rise up. If you're still in your flying pigeon, release that foot to the ground, bring the arms up overhead, and we exhale to our Tadasana. Shaking out the legs, grounding through that triangle part of the foot, the toe pad and the heel. We'll inhale to reach up to the sky. Exhale, flush it out, purifying the breath, purifying the body. Inhale, step it back to our plank pose, breathing in and out. Breathe in. We'll exhale, bring the right knee towards our left elbow. And then we'll send our right leg back to sky for the three-legged downward facing dog. And then exhale, lower that right foot to the ground. Inhale up to your plank. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. And then exhale back to your three-legged downward facing dog. Lower that left foot. Inhale to plank. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Breathe in. Then exhale back to three-legged downward facing dog. And then lower that right foot to the ground. Inhale back to plank last time. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Pause here, breathe in. And then exhale back to three-legged downward facing dog. Lower the left foot to the ground. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lower those heels. If that's in your practice, breathe in. Exhale. Now inhale, step that right foot forward. Step the left foot forward just a little bit to ground the ball of the foot. And then bring that heel down. Bring the toes of the right foot to face the front. Straighten that leg, leave it bent, and we'll rise up. Reaching arms overhead. Straighten that right leg. Send the right hip back just a little and that left hip forward. You might feel just a little bit of a different engagement in the glute, that left glute. Let's bring our arms out to the side like a T. And then bring them forward in front of the shoulders. Exhale, sigh. Breathe in. And now gaze over that right thumb. And exhale to reach that left hand towards that left shoulder and close that hand shut as if you're drawing back that arrow. You're gazing on that target. Soften the shoulders. We've softened our edges. Breathe in. And as you're ready, we'll exhale to just kind of graze the air in the horizon in front of us with that hand, that right hand, kind of twisting towards the right. Keep the hips forward, twisting as far right and behind you as you can. Keep the hips forward, that's the key. And then as you're ready, we're just gonna bring that hand back across towards the front. Keep the hips forward and then just bring that hand towards the other side of the room. And then bring it back in front. Gazing at that target. That right thumb, breathe in. And then exhale, release that left hand, bring it to the right. Bring the palms to meet. Inhale up overhead, gazing at the left, that right foot. And then we'll exhale to hinge, Parsvottanasana. Hand to the toes, maybe in your pyramid. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Another breath in. Exhale to separate the hands and bring them to the sides of that right foot, bend that right knee. And then bring both hands in front of the foot. We're going to come into our standing split. So ground that right foot, bring the left foot to the sky. Standing splits. Maybe you want to explore bringing that right hand towards the ankle, that right foot. Or maybe both hands. Or maybe just the left hand. And as you're ready, frame the foot with the hands. Bend that right knee. Step that left foot back. Inhale, step the right foot back, plank pose. Breathe in. We're going to go back to the downward facing dog first. So stretch out the back of the body. Stretch out those arms. And then we'll come forward to our plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Navasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale. And then we'll inhale to look up at the hands and step that left foot forward. Bring the right foot forward just a little bit to ground the ball of the foot and then that heel. Keep the left knee bent just a little bit so you can rise up. Maybe straighten that left leg as you rise, bring the arms up overhead. And here, just kind of bring that left hip back a little and the right hip forward. That's where you might feel that right glute engaged just a little more. By kind of bringing the hip forward. The hips aren't squared because the feet are apart and the right foot is angled a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, bring those arms out like a T. And we'll inhale to bring them forward in front of the shoulders. Glance over that left thumb. Inhale to draw that right hand back towards that right shoulder. And then close that right hand shut. Keep the upper body relaxed. Inhale. And then on an exhale, you're just going to bring that left hand across to the left. Strong breaths. When you've reached that threshold, you can pause and give yourself a breath and then start to bring it back. And that's when you cross the body. This arm that's drawn back, this right hand, is that symbol of honoring the past, not living in the past, but picking the lessons, gleaning the wisdom that can guide us forward. We'll bring that left arm back in front of us. Whenever you're ready, release that right hand forward. Exhale, those hands meet. Inhale to extend those arms up overhead. Relaxing shoulders and chest, softening those edges. And then exhale to fold. Those hands, fingertips pointing towards those toes, the feet, or that foot, I should say. Pause, Parsvottanasana. Breathing in and out. Another breath. Exhale to bend that left knee just a little bit. Bring the ball, that right foot to ground, lifting the heel. Bring the palms of the hands in front of that left foot. Bring the right foot to sky, coming into your standing splits. If you want, you can bring the left hand towards the ankle or the right with both hands. One more breath. Just exhale to bring that right knee to meet the left foot, the right foot to meet the left foot. Drop those sits bones, sweep the arms up to sky, back to mountain pose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Let's inhale to step it back to our tabletop, lowering knees down, tops of the feet. And now we'll exhale to sit back in our child's pose. Let's bring the palms in front of us. Let's breathe in and out. Press those palms down, open up the arms just a little more. Exhale, let's find our table. From your table, you can exhale back to your downward facing dog. Just for a breath, plant the feet, feel yourself centered and grounded. Exhale, and then we'll inhale to bring that right knee towards that right wrist. Come into our pigeon pose. Lowering that left knee down. If you want any blocks underneath the forearms. The left hip can come towards that right foot. You can bring a block underneath the right hip if you want. Just have a little more passive pigeon. Maybe you want to focus more on just resting the forearms in your pigeon today versus that hip opener. Maybe you want to keep the heart lifted high. Allow this shape to be here for you, winding down our practice. This archer pose allows for that reflection and allows us to kind of gather and prepare that drawing back as we head into a goal. Breathing in. On your exhale, gently lift the head and the heart. If it's not there already, plant the hands. Remove any props from underneath that hip. Curl the toes of that left foot under. And we'll exhale to lift up and back to our forward facing dog. Let those heels reach for the earth. Palms are planted once again. Inhale. And then our exhale brings that left knee towards the left wrist, the right knee to the earth. And allow this side to be its own experience. Its own pigeon. Breathing in and out. Maybe bringing in a 4-count inhale and a 4-count exhale. In and out with the breath. Another breath in. And out. And then we'll slowly inhale to bring ourselves up off the floor, bringing hands to the earth. And here, instead of our downward facing dog, we're going to lower that left hip, bring that right leg forward. Plant both of those feet on the earth, bring the hands to the earth, and just slowly roll onto the forearms and those elbows, coming onto the back body. And then once you get there, maybe you draw knees to the chest for your Apanasana, or you can find your happy baby. With hands on the big toes, or fingers in the big toes, or hands on the outside of the feet. Allow the backs of the legs to get a little rest, the back body to drop into the floor. It's been so active in being off of the floor and being open to receive on that back body. Now we're winding down and bringing in the earth element. As you're ready, let this happy baby morph into your reclined butterfly, lowering down the feet to the earth and then bringing the soles of the feet together and those knees out to the side. Shoulders, hips, feet, heels, ankles. Grounding down. Maybe let out a sigh whenever you're ready. Just closing our practice today with this shape. before our Shavasana. So allowing your Shavasana whenever you're ready. Let the heart soften in the front of the body and the back of the heart soften. Allow those muscles and bones that exerted so much effort in your practice today, allow them to rest, to recover. Allowing yourself to feel the opening in Shavasana. To be that symbol and to be symbolic. How we can open up to possibilities of reaching that target in ways maybe we never thought possible. And to quote Modest Mouse, well, the universe is shaped exactly like the earth. If you go straight long enough, you'll end up where you were. The universe is shaped exactly like the earth. If you go straight long enough, you'll end up where you were. The universe is shaped exactly like the earth. As we come up to seated, we pause in the side body first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Om Shanti. shanthi, shanthi. Om.